Well, it's time for the big boys, the Morello Services GP1, the Superstock Thousands and the Super Twins. We've got defending champion and pole sitter Phil Crow here. Phil, local circuit, but these conditions are really horrible. You're not so bad in the wet, though.
Yeah, horrendous conditions, yeah, but yeah, we go well in the wet, but it's put a bit of a dampener on the weekend. Was here to achieve some personal goals, really, in the dry, so... but there's some lads there that are hanging in the wet now, so hopefully it'll make for a good race.
Yeah, it should even the competition out a little bit. Maybe you've got to look out for the likes of Alex next to you.
Yeah, Alex Eaton and Pete Baker picked it up again this morning. Michael Robertson's always capable in the wet, so hopefully we'll have a race.
Well, good luck to you, Phil. Well, that's it. We're time for the race now. Robin, over to you.
Brilliant, thanks very much, Steve. Yeah, that's Crow's bike up there, and he'll be down there on pole position for the Morello Services Thundersport GP1s, including the Stock Thousands and the Super Twins, of course. There is Crowy pulling up into that #1 position. On that front row alongside him, #2 will be Peter Baker, and 99, Michael Robertson. Michael, another of the fascinating newcomers this year, down from Scotland. He is really a complete racer, and it's been a bit of a revelation again, Steve.
He has, yeah, look out for Michael Robertson, number 99. And what about this man, Robin? 46, Greg Lewis, the veteran, up on the front row.
Yep, yes, he is alongside Phil Crow, just tucked in between him and Michael Robertson, who's got Peter Baker there, #2, back on that second row. And watch out for 111, Alex Eaton on the big Ducati as well. He's absolutely raring to go. Way, and a good start. Look at that, boots down to the ground by Peter Baker from the second row. Phil Crow not getting away quite so well, Steve, but he's got power nicely down up the hill, moves back up into second.
Yes, great to see Peter Baker somewhere back to the form that we know, although he's dropped down a couple of places there. And Crowy, the local man from Market Raisin, sponsored by Whole Beach Tyres, gets into the lead. It's Michael Robertson in second position. Further back there's Scott Adam. He'll be looking to keep tabs on series leader Lee Reevely.
Yes, and as you were saying earlier, we must also keep our beadies out for Greg Lewis. He's not exactly a beginner, not a youngster, but goodness me, he's been punishing this Cadwell Park circuit this weekend and looking very quick indeed. Here we do see Scott Adam, 38, running down towards chicane.
No Ian Mackman here this weekend, of course. Ian, who has been challenging Phil Crow most of this season, is on TT duty, so we wished him all the best at the last round at Anglesey, and hopefully we'll have him back ready for our next round at Mallory Park, which is of course the race of the year, which is back with Thundersport GB on the 26th of June, so that'll be good.
Yes, there's Jason Bayard, we can see tucked in behind Alex Eaton, and just ahead of Angelo De Rosa. Angelo looking a little more comfortable in these weather conditions on that Suzuki that he's changed to.
Yes, he's just been trying to work out the settings, and Cadwell Park, not a circuit that he's particularly familiar with. He's only been here a couple of times, so keep your eye on Angelo as the season goes on. But is anyone going to stop local man Phil Crow here, defending champion? Michael Robertson, you have to say, fair play, hadn't seen the circuit before the start of this weekend, and to be in second position, he's doing a good job.
Yes, superb battle at the moment. Yeah, Phil Crow, of course, put in a startling performance in qualifying. There we see Les Liney on his Super Twin, number 47. But yeah, Phil Crow, an astonishing fastest lap that he put in qualifying, and he really did clear off to the tune of a couple of seconds quicker than anyone else. He must have had some fairly mighty rubber on for that run, but it was a good pole position, and he's taking advantage of that at the moment. There's Greg Lewis getting the Yamaha there. He's running, I think, around about 4th place at the moment.
Yeah, Phil Crow here, number 1, is doing lap times 1:41s. Now in the wet, and you can see it's wet, that is not slow at all. There'll be a few riders, you know, that will be actually quite happy with that in the dry.
That big BMW is being made to look very nimble around here. It's not just because Phil's a big guy, he's a big character as well, but he really does handle that bike beautifully, and it's looking at the moment as though he's fairly well unstoppable. There's Michael Robertson, though, still in a good second, and Peter Baker in 3rd place.
Yeah, Peter Baker's just looking to try and get as many podiums as possible as Greg Lewis goes through there in 4th position. There's Angelo De Rosa just ahead of Jason Bayard, and then it's number 23, Joe Farragher.
Yep, Joe one of the riders over from the Isle of Man. Of course, it's very difficult this time of year. We've got a lot of regular runners in Dunsport GB from the Isle of Man. Some of them have been unable to come over to race because they can't get back. And I think Joe, he came over. I think he's got to spend the next 2 weeks over here because he couldn't get a ferry back because, frankly, they're all booked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think Callum O'Shea's in the same boat. He's out a little bit later on, also in 600 races, but at the front here, no stopping Crowe, who's leading from Michael Robertson. Then Peter Baker, the 2009 champion. I think everyone in the paddock's willing Peter on to have some better luck. He's been falling off quite a bit this season so far, and when you consider Phil Crowe here is pumping in the lap times that he is and getting the trophies that he is, he'll be the champion in no time again.
Yeah, Peter Baker, a redoubtable competitor. He's won many championships and many more races, but he's always got a cheery grin on. I'm really glad to see that, although he has faced a few problematic situations this year, that he still manages to keep the smile there. There he is, Peter Baker, number 2, working hard. He's got himself a good gap, you have to say. That is a safe position ahead of Greg Lewis and Angelo De Rosa, but the gaps are being well spread at the front of this race. There's the last lap flag being shown to Michael Robertson in 2nd place. Lee Reevely is currently leading the Super Twins.
Dan Taylor.
Yes, he's checked out of that one. Good to see him up and okay. Yes, Lee Reevely is currently the leading Super Twin. But of course, Michael Robertson in 2nd place is the leading Stock 1000. So although he's well down the road on this man, Phil Crowe, the outright leader, still Michael Robertson will pick up the first in the stocks.
Yeah, this is some race from Phil Crowe. He's now coming up to put a lap on Tony Rainford, number 12, and Tony's in 12th position himself. So really great stuff from the defending champion here, Phil Crowe. And I don't think he's going to do anything too silly here. No, he's just going to wait until he gets onto the start-finish straight. It's going to be a win then for Phil Crowe, and he extends his championship lead.
Yeah, and it's a fairly reasonable wheelie to these conditions, Phil. So Phil Crowe takes the win overall. Michael Robertson, though, coming through in 2nd, will pick up the Stock 1000 win. And Lee Reevely, the Super Twin win. There we are. Crowe wins it from Michael Robertson, Peter Baker, Greg Lewis, Angelo De Rosa and Lee Reevely. That's the overall results.